Happy Saturday. Hey everyone, it's the weekend and it's time to get into some more fun unboxings of some Star Wars goodies. Hope you're all doing well. Coming in hot from the local garage sale. So there's an event here that happens every year where everyone in the neighborhood comes out and does a garage sale around the neighborhood. And there's a lot of people out there selling stuff. So of course we went out early, grabbed our first coffee of the day and walked around the neighborhood to see if there's any goodies. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up any super finds in the Star Wars world, but I did happen to pick up, because we all know physical media is a thing we have to be getting now, right? I mean, we have to be for certain reasons, like not being able to watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it. So one of the things I've done is made sure my VHS is up and running. And I found somebody had a whole suitcase full of Disney VHSs. And obviously Ali is a massive fan of the Disney movies, as are we all. But every time I see a movie that we like on a decent quality VHS, I'm grabbing it. So we've got it in the collection. Today, just a little bit of un-Star Wars, I picked up this, which is the original Little Mermaid with the phallic representation on the castle for everybody to see there. They banned that. They redid it, and I found it, and I got it for $2, which is great. So now we have a good, decent quality of the Little Mermaid with the rather suggestible castle appendage. So that was a fun morning. But forget about that. It's been a week. I've got a coffee to try and revive my body. So good morning, happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you got your beverage. If you're on the East Coast, whatever it is, cheers. Thanks for joining. And if you're on the rerun, thanks for joining. Also, a lot of things going on this weekend, a lot of things going on this week. I'm going to save all of the movie talk and all the rest of it. I'm going to save that so I can all talk about it together with our dudes. Crazy apologies for the loopiness of me the other night, but I wanted to give everybody a little bit of an insight. I didn't expect to be there, and it was something I just wanted to share, get the excitement pumping. So we'll talk about that another day when I get all the dudes together and we can all talk about this stuff, which would be great, including you guys. So let's crack on with what we're here for, which is some toys. I did get another pickup, which I put up in the thumbnail there. So I managed to get the Disney Parks Razor Crest and X-Wing. I didn't really want this one because I have a Razor Crest. I have two Razor Crests, but I'm making sure the Dole gets one because I know he's a fan of the Razor Crest, so he's going to get one. And now I've got another one. So maybe I'll have to give this one away or something. But I am going to unbox it. It won't be in box. And I do have one of the Republic. The only way we could get the Republic X-Wing was, I think it was a rare or a chase, right? So it was a hard one to get. I had to get it in the box set. So we need another X-Wing. We've got to build up those new Republic X-Wings. And in the anticipation and hope that one day we're going to find a Taver on the peg. So this one is the Colonel Ward. So I had to get it. So I'm going to do that today. I also was lucky enough. It's been a week of just unbelievable fucking luck. So this past weekend after show, I did happen to find my latest grail of looking for, which is the StarTours boarding party. It was a limited edition box set they did for the StarTours boarding party. If you know StarTours, you know we have the video before we get on, and they have all the characters on there, sitting in there. It's a hard one to find because it was limited, and I found it. I mean, they're on eBay. Don't get me wrong, you can probably buy them on eBay, but I like to find it in the wild, and I managed to find it, and I got it for a decent price, which is good. So now I'm happy. I've got more to add to my StarTours, and I want to show that out of the box too. I want to get them out and populate my ships. And also I grabbed some of the Burger King. I want to take a look at those too. So it should be a fun day. It should be a fun morning. I think we're going to have some fun. If you're not here right now and watching the rerun, I'm hoping that if you're on the East Coast, you're going to be at ToyCon today. Kevin toying around is doing his ToyCon today. I really wish I could be there. It sounds like an amazing event. Let me just put this up there for those that didn't know about it or want to know about it. This is happening today, 10 a.m. So it's already going till 4 p.m. over on the East Coast. Hopefully you're there. Hopefully you're having a good time. If you're not, and you can still get there now, get out there. There's some information of where you can find it. I hope you have a great one today, Kev. What a great event he's putting on there. So hopefully you can get out and check that out. I can't wait to hear all about it. See what everyone's going to pick up. So yeah, get out there and do it. So let's look at this. This is what we're going to do first. But I need to know what's going on out there. So let's get a look and see who's joining me in the chat. Let me just get another one of these real quickly with my little shakiness. All right. Who have we got in here this morning? Bitter Troll, as always. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you here this morning. No Burger Kings. They are, you know what, saying that, there's not a ton of Burger Kings around here either. They are few and far between, I have to be honest. Fun thing though, with all the movie hype to get out there and get the meal. I've only got the toys. I don't have the cups. And the only reason I have the toys is because I managed to pick them up the other day. So yeah, I keep saying to Ali, we're gonna have to go out and get one of these meals. We've been trying to be so good with our diets lately. It's scary because if you've seen Tommy's review on DL44, which if you haven't, go and watch it. It's the best thing ever. It's a sugary goodness from what we can tell. Go and watch that video, guys. It's brilliant. And it's making me want to go out and grab the food. So maybe this weekend I'll treat myself, see if we can get some of the cups. But good morning, Bitter Troll. Sorry, I'm waffling on. Kerry's in the house. Kerry Fanti, hey, good morning. Yes, happy ToyCon. Glad you mentioned that too, because we want to make sure everybody's enjoying. Tom Harris is in the house. Good morning, Tom. Good afternoon, Tom. Dole! Good morning, Ryan. Hopefully you're not having too crazy a day. It goes smoothly. If you get a break, drop in and say hi. I know everyone would like to see you. Douglas Gonkin in the house. Hey, Douglas Gonk. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Gary, I just left you. Sneaky Zebra's in the house. Join me on my walk around today around the local area. Catching up and looking at bargains we can find. Anakin Skywalker Godzilla 1974. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? Ali, good morning to you. Yeah, it was a great find. I'm glad we could find that. Peak Obi-Wan. You're not late. I'm waffling. You're not late. It is a lovely day today here too. I'm glad you got out. We got to get out, guys. As much as we love playing with our toys, we've got to get out. See the afternoon. The collector in the house. Hey, my friend. How you doing? Good afternoon to you. You know what? That's not the right statement. If anyone was to find the bean, it would be you, my friend. They would gravitate towards you in 9 times out of 10, to be honest with you. I've heard about this. The person that I got it from was telling me all about it, and even so, it still only cost me $2. But I guess it's worth the money to somebody that's willing to pay that if it's being offered just to get that. But yeah, it was a fun find. We got the VHS, to be honest, but it's a fun find for sure. Arcade Broken House. Hey everyone. Hey to you. Good morning. Thanks for coming. Awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. Always great to have you here because I know that I'm having some fun with people as we're doing this. So we'll keep it short and sweet with no extras today, no guests at this point, but who knows? Someone taps on the door, I'll let them in. But let's get a look at this. I want to do some comparisons to this one today. I need to embiggen this. Hang on. Oh, wrong one. Come on, you can do this. Professional. There we go. Let's get embiggen that. So this is the box set. And as with most of the, or if not all of the box sets we're seeing in the Disney side of things, we get this black and silver box, which is slightly different. We have the almost like the Hot Wheels ghosted logos there with the ships or the vehicles in there. And of course we have the Disney symbol on it, which makes it unique. All the way around, we have the same design. Oh, wow, look at that. Super close up. On the back, we get the usual, our blueprints, which we need. This one here is labeled as Colonel Ward's X-Wing, so that's different. And then the Razor Crest to go with the other 3. Nothing new, nothing unique. It's going to be probably a quick review because we've seen it all before, right? But that's what we're here to do. We're here to have a look and see if we need it. And I think we're going to know the answer because of the minifig. All right, let's crack open this. I'm not zooming in and out because I'm not that professional. So bear with me as I get it out of the box. What is everyone else been up to? Any pickups this week you want to boast about? Put it in the chat. Hopefully everyone's hyped for the upcoming week. Let me know if you've got some BK stories. And we can compare notes on what we've got. All right, so I want to take a look and see if I've got any fancy pants backdrop on this before I disperse it onto the floor. Nope, it's just a silver backdrop of stars. There you go. All right. Lots of plastic. No assembly required, but we still have the spacing hatch. Let's get rid of these because I think this is what we're going to be looking at mostly. And what do we have here? We have some seat belts. You know what the seat belts need, guys. Precision quality snips. Let's get those ones off. There's another set here. Let's release that. Another set here. Beautiful. I think that's it. It looks like they've got the cockpit with a little elastic band there. We'll have a look at that once we get it out. I always get worried. The last few the last few heat forms we've seen have been super tight. This one was good. This one came out as easy as Yoda lifting it from the Dagobah swamp. Okay, this one came out easy too. Thank you for these, people. Let's clear off all of this. And now it seems like it's far away. All right, so I've got a couple of elastic bands on here, which probably means that we don't have a good closing cockpit, right? Why not just make it a good closing cockpit? All right, rubber band off. Yeah, looks the same. Looks the same. Same hatches. I can't see why it would be any different just because it's... Oh, you know what? I'll take that back. All right, so the only difference I can see right now is that, as you can see, we have our pack of figures, minifigs, and usually with the Razor Crest, we see the gun rack, the weapons rack. That is now inside of here. So they've got a little bit of extra packaging inside of there, holding our gun rack. So let me make it easier on myself and pop out the back. Oh, see, the other ones came off real easy. There we go. Lift up the back. Let's get it off. That makes it a lot easier. There's a big old chunk of packaging in there to hold that little gun rack in place. I would have just clipped the thing on. Don't know about you, but there it is. That's what's inside of there. We've seen this before, but we're going to take another look just in case. Nothing special. Same old, same old. But yeah, it's supposed to just locate into there. I'm not sure why it can't come located. Just like so. Maybe there's an issue with it swiveling. I don't know. But there it is. There's our gun rack. The insides look the same. We have the same gangway that drops down. Same door access here to the bathroom. No additional washes from what I can see. The cockpit, there is no, I think we said this before, there is no click, no lock to that. Again, super standard. Don't see why it would be any different. Probably has this come off too. Yeah, a bit more metallic underneath. So a standard Razor Crest, as we'd expect, in a box set. So if you're visiting the park, you can come home with a Razor Crest and an X-Wing. And you don't have to worry about finding it somewhere else. So that's the Target exclusive. It's the reg that you find in Walmart or anywhere else like Amazon. And now the Disney. So I'll do a quick comparison just so we're not making it up. Here is the reg that we're going to find in Walmart's or on Amazon. A single Razor Crest. It is pretty much From what I can see, bringing it into the same light, the same. I know there was a slight difference on the top silver of the Target one, but I don't really see that here. Just doing a quick scan. No, everything looks box standard and exactly the same on this thing, gotta be honest. No differences, nothing I can see that's any different. Is it still metallic under the engine casing? Let's take a look. Yeah, so no surprises, guys. Unfortunately, no surprises, but you do get another chance to get a Razor Crest. So let's put that to the side over here, and let's take a look at the X-Wing. We have a little elastic band here, which I'm going to cut off. And this is the remodeled X-Wing that we got when the Armada version came out of Luke's. Again, there's no clicky. Oh yeah, there is. There is a latch. There is a little pin on the cockpit here to help it close better. But again, no wash. Pretty standard. Just that little bit of wash on the outside. Standard X-Wing. So hopefully we get the mechanical ratcheting when we open up the wings. Okay, yep, nice and solid. S4s are in attack position and they're not flopping around. This thing can get into battle. That's great. Landing gear good. I think one of them I had trouble, one sunk in. This one seems to be good. Easy to get out. Grab the little lip there and pull her out. Peg's looking a bit big. Gotta be honest. This droid could be giving us an R2 scream as we get onto this one. But yeah, pretty basic New Republic. And for the Colonel, there doesn't appear to be any differences, but don't take my word for it. Let's check it out, because I have the one that was released already here, which is just our general New Republic. So let's take a good look, see if we can see any differences between these two. The markings look the same. The insignias are slightly larger, or they're just in a different position. They're just in a different position on wards. But the markings, the blue markings are the same everywhere, on the nose, on the sides, the same. Insignia is the same. The wash is kind of the same, even the underneath. So it's exactly the same. So the Colonel doesn't get anything different. Just wants to be like regular grunts on these ships. So no major differences. In fact, if I didn't have the figs in this one, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one I just opened and which one is the new one. I really don't see any major differences on it at all. I don't think there was any wash in the reg, no. And there's our regular pilot. So I'm going to take a quick look at the helmet on the regular pilot. Just a blue stripe running down either side of the Mohawk, insignia on the side, and then the details that we saw. He's got his orange droid. So that's your regular pilot. Let's see what we got when we open up the minifigs on the others. But that's good. That's now 2 X-Wings. You can't have too many X-Wings. I think we'll all agree that that is not an issue. Let's take a look what I'm missing out here. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, good luck with that. Ryan's getting to see a special screening tomorrow, so dude, I can't wait to chat with everyone about this one. So yeah, have fun with that. Douglas Gonk is saying that the New Republic X-Wing here is favorite. Yeah, it's good to have like two worlds to build X-Wings from, right? The original trilogy, or 3 worlds. I said we can't forget about the. I've already forgotten about them. The Poe Damerons. We got the Poe Damerons for the Resistance. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. So we have Resistance X-Wings, and we have OT, and now we got New Republic. So New Republic is obviously fashioned straight from OT, which we love. Everything is as we remember for it. Anakin Skywalker Godzilla is saying New Republic Jedi TIE Advanced Mark II complete. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Wow. Yeah, that sounds interesting indeed. Never have enough X-Wings. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Okay, so let's check out what we know this double twin pack that we had to buy to get is coming with, and that's the Colonel Ward and the droid. So Colonel Ward and the astromech. Now, I'm pretty sure, I need to look into it. Pretty sure the green one was what Captain Carson Taylor had, green and silver. Pretty sure, but there was two. I need to look back into that before I say too much. But pretty sure that was a Tava droid. Maybe not. Maybe not. It would have had a name if it was, right? Because I haven't got one yet. I haven't seen it yet. They are not on the pegs here. The only people I know that have managed to get those are in Canada. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy about that because it's very sparse there, so you can't complain. But I do want to have the chance to find that Tava. It's the one we all want, and they made it the hardest to get. So anyway, no complaining, no complaining. It's going to happen. Fingers crossed. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me get my old man lens out because my camera isn't the best. It doesn't do the most bang up job with these minifigs. I want to make sure we get it because it's all about the helmet, I think. And we'll do a comparison to the other dude. But let's just take a look here. So here's Colonel Ward. What have we got going on? Focus, focus, focus. There's not a lot of facial detail on here. I can't really make, I really wish I could zoom in hard on there. But it's the helmet, right? We came for the helmet. So what they've done is they've given us that solid color. They've given us the insignias on there and all the little decals. And I believe Ward's is like a silver, gray, blue with some stripes above the symbols there. So not a bad job for such a small minifig. We do have old school ejection harness on the legs like we see on all our X-Wing pilots. And there's a little, oh, see, I can't get too close. Even with my mega zoomer, I can't get too close. But it looks like a different chest rig there of some sort, but it's probably just the paint. But man, I wish I could get in closer. I had to get a real camera at one point for these minifigs. So there is our Colonel Ward. That is what that is what I got hoodwinked into needing. My need it brain got filled with the fact this is at this point the only way you can get a Colonel Ward. So let's have a look here, just in my fingers, and see what these guys. So it is the same pilot, it just has a different helmet. I mean, what else do you expect, Steve, really? I mean, come on. It's not about the minifigs. And the fact they can give us this detail on the helmet is absolutely unreal. And round of applause. So there we go. We have a little lineup of New Republic figs. And at this point, there's just one missing from my collection. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. All right. So let's put him back in his. And let's get the Colonel into hers. All right. The other part of the puzzle is the droid. Let's get a quick look at the droid. I don't have a droid holder. Let's move back. There we go. So we have the green and the silver metallic for this droid all the way around. Bit bare on the backside. green, silver and green, silver and green. And here's our little peg hole. So we shall see. Oof. I don't know, people. They don't look like they're the same size. Let's see. Let's close the cockpit. Yeah, there is instant resistance. Instant resistance. Oh, this poor. Oh my God. This poor little droid. Oh, jeepers creepers. That is nuts. I have pushed him right on there. Right on there. You know, I've still got the indent in my finger. Yeah. These guys, hey, Jazzwares, you know, stop being so cruel to our droids. Reduce your peg or widen their hole. Yeah. Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to resistance. Yeah, brings a whole new meaning. Yeah, definitely a whole new meaning to it. A little lube. Yeah, maybe it'll come in a little back of droid lube. Oh my God. Oh my God. So good. So good. So yeah, happy. So you need it because it gives you another X-Wing, another chance to get another Resistance X-Wing. And you need it because it comes with Colonel Ward and the droid. We also get another din with Grogu on the back. We've seen this one twice already. Probably don't need to do it a third time. But I'm thinking that I don't need 3 Razor Crests, right? So I'm not prepared right now for it, but I think if somebody's happy to get a loosey-goosey, I'll do a giveaway and just get one of these. But I'm sure everyone's going to have one. I just don't need it. We'll think about it, right? We'll think about it. And hopefully next week I'll figure it out. And maybe we'll think of a fun way of doing it. And let's get it in the hands of someone who doesn't have one. All right, so that is the X-Wings. I don't think there's much more to do. The comparisons aren't there for me to do a super comparison. They are just X-Wings. So I feel if you have the ability to get online and get it, hopefully that ability will be there. So you can see if there's going to be another release coming. Who knows what we're going to get, right? None of us know what we're going to get. But unfortunately, and again, I'm not trying to be an enabler here, but unfortunately, we never know how long stock is going to last out there of anything anymore, especially when it comes to online availability. So if there's a chance to get it online, you don't have a Razor Crest and you don't have the X-Wing, great opportunity. If you want another X-Wing and you've already got a Razor Crest, then I don't know, maybe we can create a different, maybe you can repaint. Maybe you can have a fleet of Razor Crests if you're a repainter. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. And the collector. Yeah, you know what? The cool thing here is I want to talk about this everywhere we can. I'm hoping we're going to get the opportunity to talk about it a lot. Yeah, and I'm going to, like I said, we're going to hold off and wait and talk about it so everyone's seen it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be Gen Xing it up. We'll be doing it here. We'll be talking about it everywhere. It's not every day you get a new Star Wars movie released. And I think it's going to be great to hear everyone's point of views. For sure. Okay, there is the MGS section. These are going to look sweet, stacked up. And who knows, we may even get the opportunity to display these in some of those cube squadrons at some point. I want to talk to those guys. I want to get them on and talk about, well, they're doing so much stuff with the cubes. All right, that's my MGS. And now I got to make a little bit of room here. Let's get rid of some of these. And let's take a look at this. This is what I'm excited about. This is something that I've been wanting to get for a while. As you know, or you may know, I, along with Ryan as well, have, and many of you have a love for the StarTours. I have gone nuts on my StarTours shelf. Every time I see, there's not a lot of StarTours out there, but every time I see StarTours, I want to get some of it. So I'm doing a StarTours shelf, and this set came out a while ago. Let's get a look and see when that was. When was it? When did it come out? 2010. So 16 years ago. They only did a limited edition of 15,000. So it wasn't easy, and it obviously puts the price up. But this is so synonymous with the video of them all getting in, all buckling up their seatbelts. So we get the StarTours officer, we get, and I think I'm saying this right, Kink, the Ewok. We get Teak, super fast, furry creature that we see in the Ewok films. Then we get Reese with his 3-eye camera, and we get a Chewie. You never have too many Chewies, right? Now, Rob at Gen X has a Reese, an amazing costume, which he gets in and goes out. And I don't know if he's done it yet or but he was talking about getting a camera. And I'm so glad to get this now, because once I get the time to fiddle around with it, I want to do one of these cameras, which would be hilarious. So, well, yeah, it's just so funny to see this. Yeah, so good, so good. And again, we got the little backdrop in there of the 3000, which it started all white and blue. So this is to me, it got me excited, and I just had to get it. I'm not an eBay buyer. I'm not an online buyer. If I see it, I get it, right? If it's right, and it was right. And it was in my local comic book store here called Blast from the Past. And they had several of the box sets in there. So somebody must have got rid of a collection. And I had to get it, man. This was a need of all needs. A need of all needs. So on the back here, we get a story of everyone. I've reversed my camera, so I can't even read it. My eyes are so bad. What a donut. Didn't even think about that. But you do get the story, the backstory of these guys. What we got? Yep. Reese obviously is a Gran. He's a member of Jabba the Hutt's court. But he likes to visit different planetary systems. With his custom 3-eye camera, he's able to snap some great photos of his travels. Then we get Lowdown Atik being a super fast metabolism. And then we get Kink, who is a high priestess. Oh. He's a legend keeper too. And then we get our officer. This is a great outfit. This should be a get-together and walk around the StarTours officers. That would be friggin' great. I'd love that. All right, let's get a look inside. Smell it first. Yep. It smells old. I like that. Okay, let's pull it out. This is blasphemy for a lot of inbox collectors, but life's too short, people. I want to enjoy this one. Set it up the way I want to set it up. So I love the backdrop of this, and I won't be throwing these boxes away at all. I'll be keeping them as good as I can, but these toys are coming out. Look at that. You get 3PO up in the back on the corner there, as we know if you ride the ride. And then we get the battle damaged Starspeeder 3000 and little StarTours logo in the back corner there. So this is the whole line that we walk by and see. I think this actually looks like a photograph, not an artist's rendition. So this is actually a photograph of what you would see going onto the ride. So good. So good. And I know the 3000 came with the Scar stickers that you can put all over there, which I haven't put on yet. It's fresh and clean. Fresh and clean. I love it. See, I'm excited about this. How ridiculous is that? I'm just excited for this piece of cardboard. Man. So good. So good. All right, here it is, our figs. Got to look at the chat. Sorry, guys. I know I don't want to ignore you. I want to share this with you guys. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you don't get on the ride, it doesn't pique that interest. It doesn't pique that interest. I get it, man. Get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good idea, Ryan. Maybe. I mean, how many costumes would we be doing for celebration? That's another thing we need to talk about. Holy moly. What a crazy week that was. Yeah, it's going to be. I am just. To me, it's not about. I don't know how to describe it. It's 50 freaking years of Star Wars, man. The thing that's driven me and drove me crazy and basically sculpted who I am, right? And it's 50 years ago that it came out. I am not old enough to remember it coming out, but I am definitely old enough to remember all the hype and the need to see and the you couldn't just stream it. And when you saw it, you just didn't forget it. You just didn't forget it. And then it moved on to Empire, and then it's just incredible. So 50 years, and to me, like Star Wars Celebration is always a celebration of something, which should always be a celebration of something that we're being given in Star Wars, or we've been given in Star Wars. And it's if there's ever a celebration, it's the 50-year celebration. What a celebration it is. And yeah, we'll talk about that at another time too. Again, it's just such a conversation to have with the crew and the guys. Yeah, this guy is a little bit articulated. He's a little bit weird though, because his arms will only give us this motion. He will stand there in his officer's stance. Look at the belt. It's like an Imperial officer's belt on there. Shiny black leather with a silver buckle that you see in any Imperial officer. So that's kind of cool. But what a cool looking uniform with the StarTours emblem on the shoulder. High collar. The hat. Yeah, let's focus, you bastard. There you go. The hat is just like an Imperial officer's hat, but in red. Some choice sideburns. Yeah. Great fig. Pants are stylish. I could wear this. All right, Ryan, you're on. We got to do it. We got to build this. Anyone else out there feeling the vibe? Even if it's not for celebration, it could be for anywhere else, for a get together. The only thing with this guy is I think he's going to have a little dip into the cup of hot water. Let me get rid of Ryan here. Sorry. So hard to do everything. Okay. So yeah, his feet are a little bit wonky. Don't know if you can see that. I don't think he's gonna stand up very easily because of the wonkiness. So I'm gonna have to figure him out because he's got to stand and look all official. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm missing some stuff here. Apologies, guys. I do have the ambush. It was the last one I got. I got the ambush. Set that up in front of one of the star speeders. So that was cool. But thanks for the offer, because I see do you need? Yes, I do have. This was the last one of the sets. I believe it's the last one of the sets I needed. Adelphi Rangers, where the hell have you been? Wow, you know what? Perfect excuse. I can't even give you grief about that, because there's no better thing than building a Lego, especially with the young ones. So cheers to you for doing that. You're not late. You're perfectly timed. But you did miss. And I know you mentioned that you'd already got yours and opened it. So I'm glad. If anyone's going to be opening it, it's going to be you. So I'm glad you got yours and opened. Let me remember to take that off. Yes, Peak Obi-Wan, I do have both. I had to. We actually did a comparison show here. Me, Paul, Ryan, and Brandon, we all talked about our Star Speeders love, our StarTours love, and we went through the different ships and what they can do. So check that out. It'll be in the back catalog, as they say. But yes, I do. I even have, so I have the latest one that they just put back up onto online. See if you want it, you can get it. And I even have the one that came out before that, the 1000. I found it pretty cheap in a comic book store when I was out in Toronto visiting. We were out there, and it was need it. It was broke, but I was able to take it apart, fix all the mechanisms for the guns because it wasn't releasing those. Had to find another car. Whole thing. Probably should have done a video on it. Repaired it, got the electronics working again. The only thing I don't have for that original 1000, the red one that came out, is I don't have the cards that go into the front. So the screen obviously isn't as crazily good as the new ones. It had little cards that you would slot into the front where the display is, and it would do sound bites of different things like Yoda or whoever, Darth Vader. So it would do the sound bites and the cards. I don't have the cards, and I don't have IC360, which is killing me. And it's not something you can find. So I'm kind of looking out for a 3D print file or something to get an IC360 printed out. It's very small. I'm sure we can do it. And I want to get my IC360 in there too. But yeah, thanks for asking. I do. It's become this thing for me. Every time I go to a thrift store or a vintage store, if I find something StarTours, which is very, very rare that happens, I have to grab it. I found pins and patches and hats. It's weird, man. You know what it's like as collectors, right? It's weird. It just ignites this need. Absolutely nuts. One of the grails, as we call them, that I'm dying to get my hands on for the right price is the StarTours jacket that came out. They did a 35th anniversary StarTours jacket. It's a silver, horribly goldy silver jacket, puffer jacket, based on the ride. So it's silver with the StarTours, and it has 35 on the back of it. And I know some people that have got them. They're fantastic, and I would wear the shit out of that. I got to be honest. So I'm looking and looking and looking. Oh, Reese has been doing something kinky in his box. He is actually safety belted in. So you're gonna know I've opened it. Let's cut that off. 16-year-old rubber around your neck, Reese, and your hand. Oh my god. Is around his neck and around his hand. What's been going on? So let's get that off. Let's take a look at you in a sec. I'm just going to get them all out of here. So yeah, as I was saying, the jacket, man, I want that silver jacket. It's so cool. So cool. So I keep looking on Facebook Marketplace. There's going to be a time. There's going to be a time. Unfortunately, here in Los Angeles, it's not that often I get to wear a jacket, unfortunately, but I would wear the shit out of that. Okay. Yes, I think we're talking about, I'm just going back up on here. Yeah, it is almost like he's saying how big the fish is. That's all he can do. It's big. It's big. Okay, so let's take a look at Kink. So it's a little Ewok, a little Ewok fig. He's got a very small face. Let's take a look at let's get rid of his hood. Let's get a good look at him. There he is. He looks a little bit judgy, gotta be honest. Tiny little face. Great little hooded. I love the fact that the hood has little slits for the ears to come through. Let me see if I can even line that up. His ears aren't massive, to be honest. They've gone to the trouble of giving us ear slots, but his ears really aren't big enough to come through them. But props for thinking about it, guys. Props for thinking about it. So there is and again, you've got the articulation of the hands, the arms, the waist, the legs. A little cutie. Can't go wrong with an Ewok. And then we have Teak. So this is the super zippy, caffeine-fueled dude that we see in the movie zipping around everywhere. Look at his crazy red eyes. That's a great sculpt. And this is the one that most people are looking for this box set for. He's got his little apron there, all the details in there. He's got his little nutsack for carrying his nuts. Yeah. Look at that. That's a great fig. A little bit of articulation here in the feet and the ankles. His little toes. They did a great job on this one. No elbows. The hands move though. So you can actually move the hands as well as the arms, and there's a little bit of head movement in there too. But what a great face sculpt. Now there's some ears. There's some ears. Hair looks good. Yeah, that's a great one. That is a great one. All right, now let's take a look at Reese. They did a good job on him too. Look at that. That looks really detailed. You see his puffy jacket there. Crazy hands. These little suckers on the end. Jazzy pants with the stripe down there. The knee pads. Boots. Some great detail on the jacket. Great detail. You can see his underclothing. And of course, the camera. Look at that cool camera. 3-eyed camera. And not only 3 lenses, but 3 viewfinders too. Can't see through them though. They're just painted. That's great. That's so good. Although I don't think his arms. No, if he had the how big is my fish movement, we'd be able to hold the camera up. You know, but I can't close his hands in. And I'm really hoping, this is one test, I'm really hoping, see, how am I going to, they're going to have to be waiting to get on because they don't bend at the knees. So I'll have to see how they fit in to be able to sit them in there. I wonder if they just didn't even think about that at the time. Yeah, the only one that has, no, none of them have bendy knees. Oh, this is not, I don't know. And Chewie doesn't have a lot of movement going on either. What is Chewie going to be able to do? Yeah, not a lot going on there. Not a lot going on there. He's gripping something. Again, they got some great detail in these figs. Well painted, well thought about, even though with the fur hanging over the bag there. The bag itself looks cool. It's all textured. Buckles are all painted. So yeah, great figs. Why would I want to leave them in the box? So there's the full lineup. I'm a little bit worried now that I'm not going to be able to put them in the craft. So I'm going to now have to think of something externally. They're going to have to be lined up in that case. Oh, what have I missed up here? Oh, yes, Kerry is giving you Captain Scarlet vibes, I'm guessing. You're right. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. Good point. Yes, peak Obi-Wan. I am. In fact, I wasn't sure about doing an unboxing of it because it's a kit, right? So I managed to get, I think I mentioned, I managed to get the Stormtrooper and the Han and Luke in disguise. And then the other day I went into Walmart looking for the Tava and I found the Vader, the Blockies Vader. And I am starting to be a big fan of these. I haven't had the time to make any of them yet, but as you can see, they're posable, really posable. And they come in a kit. So that's the kit. And you don't need to have the precision snips. You can just pop them off and clip them together. There's no paint needed. I'm digging it. It's not an exact scale match for 6-inch Black Series or anything like that. But they're just a little bit smaller. But I love the fun of them. I love the look of them. And I love the fact that they ain't that expensive, to be honest. Like, I say under $15. It's like $14.90 something out here. But I am becoming a big fan of it. And I've seen some of the stuff online that they're putting out there of their complete line of Star Wars. And I like the look of it. There's some really good stuff in there. So I'm gonna be making these as soon as I get some time to make them. And then maybe rather than just do a show on making it, which honestly isn't super exciting, unless someone else is joining me, and I'll just make it in the background. But I definitely want to make some and see how articulated they are and see the poses that they can get into and give them a good old review. Because it's something that came out of nowhere for me. I hadn't heard about it at all. And I know that Kevin in his ToyCon, he's got some that he's putting out there on display to take a look at. It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting take, and I kind of like the affordability of it and the sort of expansive range that they've got. Whether we get it all here in the US or not, I'm not sure. I even excitingly sent them a message the other day. Hey, I'm loving this lineup. Hopefully we'll see them in the US, but why the hell would they get back to this idiot? But yeah, I'm into them. I think they're great, and I'm going to get a lot more of them for sure if we get the opportunity and they stay at that price point. It's for me, it's all about Micro Galaxy Squadron, but this is floating my boat. And every time I go and try and find them, and I see one of these things, I'm probably going to snap it up. Absolutely, Kerry. It's my happy place for sure. I start my trip to the park with that, and then I try and get everyone to go on and on and on repeat. I'd like to, if possible, like if you've got the fast pass, book the fast pass before you get on to one, so you can come off and go on again if it's busy. But yeah, it's just so much fun. I'm like a tiny little kid again. I get on that thing, I'm smiling and laughing and joining in with everyone with the woes and the ways as you try. Yeah, it's so much fun. So much fun. Oh, you put them in the Ewok village. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Who are we talking about, though? Because I'm catching up. Sorry. I'm guessing the Ewok, but you may be talking about Teak. I'm not sure. Okay, front row. Yeah, we could go into the front row. Yeah, maybe. You never know. That 3-eye camera. Mind you, it's not very stealth, dude, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't think you can get away with that. What's this one? I have the Stormtrooper build, the Mando 9-pack 4-inch mystery. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. How was the build? How long did it take? That's my question. Is it like 25 minutes, half, but is it under half an hour? Is it an hour if you want to get it right? Is it just like click, 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 boom, done? Interested to know, because like I said, I haven't started it yet. I saw the Zeb. Yeah, it looks really good. All of them look really good. I gotta be honest. And the stylized faces they have on them look good too, even with the Han and the Luke. I mean, I've detracted myself, but fuck it. So there's the Luke. I like it. I like the stylized look of it. It looks really good. And then this is an image of what you get. This isn't just an artist rendition. So again, everything pops together. Everything comes in kit form. It's super cool. I don't know if all you guys have seen this yet, but this is what we're talking about. It's the blockies. Walmart is stocking them at the moment. Model kits, clip together model kits, and they're under 15 US, which is great. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, because it's something which I know a lot of people are talking about right now, and definitely need to do it. 20 minutes for the Zeb. Okay. Oh, 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you don't. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the one that was showing up in Walmart when they did the whole spillage of Mandalorian Grogu merch. These were slotted out there in between the shelves, and it's not just one shelf anymore. We went from 0 on the shelves, literally like maybe a partial half covering face mask for a child of a stormtrooper and some stuffies of something, to shitloads of everything to do with Star Wars. So it's an interesting time to go into a Walmart right now. But yeah, see if you can get them, man. I think in the US it's the only place to get them. I'm not sure about Canada. Yeah, the Luke and Han ones are good, and one comes with DLT. No, hang on, let me get this right. Luke comes with the mouse droid, and you can get this attachment for holding the helmet. And I believe, from what I've read or seen, that with some finagling, you can get that to fit, because it comes with different attachments. Again, this is why I want to do a thing on them, because we need to know. And then the Han yeah, the Han comes with the DLT-19 blaster. But again, there's the Han, just to get your juices flowing. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. And some of the photographs I've seen already with the posing is pretty unique. Okay, sorry for the sidetrack, but hey, that's what we're here for, right? I get excited about shit. All right, so there is my Grail. How can I get detracted from my Grail, people? So super happy. A little bit worried they're not going to sit in there, but now I got to revamp and rethink StarTours Shrine and go from there. Oh, and speaking of StarTours, they did just release some new clothing. So I am hoping to pop to the park next week to visit some friends and spend a day. And I'm going to be certainly checking out what that is. I've seen it online. They've got a new t-shirt. I've already got the Roosevelt shirt because you have to, you need that. You need that, Ryan Dole. You need that shirt. It's so good. But there's a new t-shirt out. There's a new hat out. And every time I go there, you know, I'm planting the seed. I want more StarTours. I want more StarTours. So kind of super gutted I'm not going the week after, but man, it ain't easy to go there. It's not cheap to go there. It's like it's still, for me, it's still a special occasion to go there. I don't have an annual pass or anything. So we made arrangements for next week, but then come the 21st, 22nd, everything. So right now, everything's changed as far as Batu goes. So I'm really pumped to see that. And we'll talk about that hopefully. But there, after the 21st, 22nd, we're going to get the new Smuggler's Run ride with Mandalorian and Grogu and all the different Mandalorian and Grogu merch. I don't know if you saw it a couple of days ago, but they got a backpack jetpack sipper. So you can actually strap a little backpack and a tube like a Camelback, and then you can walk around the park with your ridiculous sipper. But it's cool. And watch this freaking idiot go out and buy it, even though what the hell am I going to do with it? Yeah, they've dropped the BD Droid sipper too, or popcorn bucket, whatever it is. The BD Droids are cool. We saw those. I think I unboxed those on Kevin's show when we did the unboxing Thursdays that I got to go on. But the BD Droids are cool. Yeah, I have to make another trip, I'm sure. I have to make another trip, I'm sure. Okay. Coffee waffling. I have to get cracking. Today is the I don't know if you guys have seen this or even care, but today is the Red Bull Soapbox Derby in Los Angeles, where people build unique go-karts and fly down a hill in a course. I want to go and check it out. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. So I've grabbed these. These are the Burger King toys that you get with the meal. So again, you get a typical sealed bag that we see in most of our fast food toys when they come out. And I'm intrigued to see what it is we actually get. There's a picture of it on the outside, just in case you can't see through the plastic. Oh, wow. Yeah, is it though? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it looks like it is. We're going to see. All right. No, the collector, there was nothing popcorn bucket or extreme as that was a giveaway. These were. This is why I picked them up. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of that and let's take a look at it. So a very white, what looks like the snowtrooper because of the big coat and cloak. We're not expecting super details and quality here, but it's fun. And then we get this kind of hologram back to it, which just creates a backdrop for the collection. Very plastic, very big base, and a lot of base for a minifig. But it's better than, you know, this is like, it reminds me of the drink toppers you used to get. Cinema releases, you know, you get the drink topper for the top, and I know I've got from some of the sequels, the drink toppers still somewhere similar, very similar to this. They just go on the top of your drink. But I don't think anything. Yeah. don't think anything else happens with it. So they're just little statues to put on the top. So there we have Snow Trooper by the look of it. I don't even think it is a Snow Trooper though, because the Snow Trooper has a different face. This is the other dude. This is the remnant other dude, right? Look at the mask. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't got the fig yet, so I don't know what the name of it is. Okay, AT-AT driver. Yeah, that's more like an AT-AT driver. But no, they've got all the different looks on there, which is good. Maybe it's written on the packet. Maybe it's written on the packet. No, nothing. Just a picture. See, they don't even know. They don't even know. All right. So that's one. That's cool. Let's put him over here next to Ree's leg. Okay. GQ Pose Snow Trooper. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that Ali grabbed for me. Every time she knows. Every time she sees anything with a stormtrooper on it, she knows she's going to make me smile from ear to ear. So she came running back with this one, which I greatly appreciate. Here is our trooper, our TK with shoulder pauldron. See, that's a better sculpt. I'm always a bit partial to a TK, so I'm glad I got this boy. And again, same shit, different figure, right? So we got pretty much the same thing, just different fig with a different insignia. If you got a different guy, so there we go. We got TK. We got the slightly creamier AT-AT driver. We're going to call him. All right. Now this is the other one I managed to. I couldn't get a Grogu. Hot commodity. But I did get, just because I don't have enough of them right now, I did get this awesome action Razor Crest. We got the Mudhorn sigil. This one is pretty cool looking. So there you go, a Razor Crest. I didn't realize there was a ton of them to collect, and now, obviously, collector brain engaged. I feel that me and Ali are going to have to go out and get Burger King today, because now I've got a bug in my butt about getting this. Maybe I should do this just so we can see as we go what's going on. It would make more sense. So yeah, we got another Razor Crest just in case. And then last but not least, I got this one here, which is our Zeb. All right, let's get a look. More plastic on the floor. Let's get a look at Zeb. How cool is that? Zeb Aurelius. Is that how we say it? Probably not. You know how good I am. New Republic symbol on there. Oh, Ali's already thinking. Now, is he just finished doing the Macarena or something? He's a thrusting pose. Zeb's thrusting pose. There you go. So these are the new craze of Burger King toys that you get with the kids' meals. And everyone has been going out and getting super pack meal for the mugs and the kids' meal for the toy. And now it started a whole thing that we need to get them. So I now need to go out and find the others. And I believe I know there was a Grogu in his pram, and that's as far as I've got. So we're gonna have to go out and have a look. What is this? Do you need a Grogu in the pram or without? So I don't have any Grogus. Hold fire on that, because as I've said, I do love the thrill of the chase, and I don't think Burger King is going anywhere yet. We haven't even seen the movie drop. So I'm going to go out and see what I can do. Use my powers of persuasion and see if I can. First of all, I need to know how many is in the set. Second of all, I can use it as an excuse to be a filthy fast foodie, damage myself, go out and get them. But have you guys, is anyone else? I mean, I'm guessing Adelphi Rangers, you've got a few of these already, I'm guessing. Is anyone out there got an insight into how many they're doing, what the collection is? I will do a little bit of research, but you guys are awesome at giving me the facts as I waffle on. Yes, Bitter Troll, you're right. Many Whoppers in the future. All the meal, the burger looks good that comes with it. Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe we can. We'll find out, my dear. We will find out. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have caught this bug, or if it's even something which you're concerned about. But I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with it for sure, and then we'll see what we can get by the end of the run. And you know it's going to come down to one or two that no one's got, and we'll have to see what we can do trade wise, for sure. Anything else out there that I've missed? Okay. No, I think we're good. Oh, you're missing Grogu. Yeah. Okay, is that all you're missing? Yeah, all I'm missing is Grogu in the Pram. Yeah, that one, very hard to find. That could be the one. That could be the one. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, it looks so much fun when I see it on Instagram. Like, what a ridiculous thing. Who knows? I'm going to check it out. Hopefully I'll get to see it. I'm going to be late, so I won't be able to do the walk around and see all the vehicles. I'm probably going to have to fight my way through to even get to see it. But we'll see. I'm excited. It'll be something different, right? That's what we want to do. There's something going on, and it's different. I want to get and see it. Life's too short. So yeah, Red Bull go-kart derby of ridiculousness. Let's see what the inventiveness is of these people that I wonder if they travel. I wonder if they come from all around the world, or is it just local? Who knows? I'll find out some facts, guys, and make myself factual of what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't see anything else in here. To be continued on the Burger Kings. Probably take some pictures and put up of my redo of my StarTours shelf. It's about time I did another one of those because it's growing. But as for now, can't wait for everyone to get, 22nd to get out there and see this movie. And then we'll all start chatting and talking. Let's keep our fingers crossed here that we can get some tables on the pegs on the MGS and then see what else drops. I think I was hoping to get the latest Black Series Scar Squadron figures in for this weekend. They didn't arrive. I believe they shipped with FedEx. Surprise. So that look forward to that on the next show. I'm super pumped to get that one. Big fan of the Scar Squadron. So looking forward to get that. And until then, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday afternoons, evenings. Have a great Sunday if it's a chill one. And then hopefully we'll all be talking again soon about all the stuff we love. If you feel the need, check out, in case I do post something now on Instagram, you can find me on Steve3D or Shit's Back on Muppet Far for all the other fun stuff. You hopefully get to see me on Gen X. I had to miss the last show because I went to the movie, which sucks because I've been looking forward to doing the movies. So we'll do another one soon, I'm sure. And until then, keep your eyes peeled, subscribe, hit the bell, because we're tardy, and we will see you all on the next one. Thanks for joining, and see you soon. Bye-bye.